Hello investors and welcome back to Just Randy Stocks. During this video, I want to share with you what I've got pulled up. I've got a few things pulled up that are going to explain why I believe this price action went up after hours on BBIG, what we can expect with that news release about the earnings that's going to take place after hours on Monday, and then before market open on Tuesday, we're supposed to have that conference call. I plan on attending that call. I'll live stream it. If you'd like me to do that, leave a comment below saying, hey, I'll attend the live stream. And I want to talk about the financials. For those of you that haven't watched a BBIG video of mine before, there's an explanation as to why the price got down so low. Now, just remember, this is a penny stock. For those of you that are in this play, it enables a lot of people to really come in and leave very quickly, and these stock prices can fluctuate up and down, very high, very low, very fast. So make sure you are putting in those stop losses. You're doing risk mitigation. And when you collect profits, don't be greedy. Go ahead and collect profits. Now, I believe you're going to want to wait until the critical date, at least of December 27th, when that Cryptide spinoff happens. Now, it's not guaranteed that it's going to happen on December 27th, but I do believe from some things that I found that I'll share with you during this video. Now, not to have a long intro, I want to make sure we get straight into the information. I'm going to keep this under 8 minutes. Look at the clock. Okay, we can do that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give me a big thumbs up if you appreciate this type of content, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing I want to point out is I know most of you have already noticed that the third quarter 2021 financial results are out, but what I wanted to say about those is the timing in which they actually deliver the financial results, which is going to be close of business on Monday, and then they have the conference call, which in this case is pre-market, 8:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time Zone on Tuesday, is important because it's basically coupling those together. If you remember the trade of SNDL, their last quarterly earnings, it probably could have made it above $1 if they would have just waited and not had the gap of releasing their earnings and then later on in the afternoon doing their conference call, because there was a decline in the price immediately after market open, and then it regained momentum after they were able to alleviate some investor concerns in the Q&A. So I just like the timing that BBIG did in here. There's not going to be any secrets. Everybody's got an equal playing field. I expect a run up tomorrow, Monday, leading up to the financial results. Then we'll all have to see what those are. We'll get the benefit of listening to the call, and then once the market opens on Tuesday, we can all make our decision as to what we want to do. Now, I would say this is a long-term hold still till December 27th when that Cryptide spinoff is going to happen, and of course, I'm going to explain that date later in this video. Okay, so the next thing is anytime you're looking for anything Cryptide related, you want to go to Cryptide. Okay, so let's go straight to Twitter, where they had this video sharing platform makes the grand entry into India. So this was just hours ago. On Saturday, they did the video sharing platform in India. It made its grand entrance, and this is big. Okay, so Lomo or Lomotive, or however you say it, I think everyone is pretty much just saying Lomo at this point. This is one of their video sharing. It's comparable to TikTok. And it's one of the fastest growing video sharing social network platforms with more than 225 million app installations across 200 countries, and it's available in more than 300 plus languages. So this was a big deal. They had a launch party. Ted was there. Ted's this guy right here. They had some celebrities. They had some singers. It was a big deal. That's why some of this price action went up after hours. Not only did they officially announce their earnings date, which I shared previously, but it also had to do with this launch party for India. Now, Zash, this is the company's name. Everything falls under Zash. So just to keep all these names straight, Global Media and Lomo launch Lomo Records label and artist services. Now, this is an older article for October 18th, but for those of you that aren't familiar with this, in that play also, they have this former 12-tone Def Jam's record and SB Project A&R executive Eli Frank named president of this Lomo Records. So in association with the app, it looks like they have this, partnership with artists and creators to provide expert label services and global distribution to break new talent into the platform, to recognize people. And this is just going to add to what's next, and that's AdRiser. Lomo still has to be fully acquired, but it's their intention to fully acquire Lomo and integrate this monetization streaming platform. They want to make this Lomo platform, the streaming platform for short video. They want to make it monetized. And you can see AdRiser right here. It's got some projections for, the revenues, approximately 37 million at the current run rate, 62 million. So this has been a cash machine for the business. Now, what is this going to look like? What are the projections? And we should hear some of those in this upcoming call. So that's a big deal when you're talking millions upon millions, because here it is. Here's the last quarterly financials. You can see it's been really flat. It's been 2, 5, 4, 2 million. I mean, these have not been strong financials. I've been through those before. Now, even worse than that, the cash flow statement, I mean, look at this loss right here on net income, 183 million. That's why you've seen this price decline to a point where it found some support. $3.86 is where it found some support before it started climbing back up. Now, within its sector and industry, you could see it places second as far as volume. Now, the typical volume when this was running was about 60 million, so it has trailed off. Now, if you're thinking about doing an options play, I would push this out, a call option. I would push this out to January 21st, just in case you want to protect yourself from any slippage. If you're doing call options, you want to have the opportunity to still collect on the spinoff. Now, I want to share this last interview with you on where I'm getting that spinoff date of December 27th. Now, there was this Dandelion musical event on October 12th, and Ted was talking about it during this call with the Bazinga team. So that these guys from Bazinga Group in about the 22-minute mark. Now, there's been a lot. Most of you have probably watched this. This is where Ted said December 27th. Now, that puts us in the first week. And I believe in the filing here, you're going to see the date of the 31st. So December 31st, the distribution is supposed to occur. Now, I believe you need to be in this play a week prior to that, so that way you can take advantage of the spinoff. This is a big deal to just keep track of the calendar and make sure that you're in at the appropriate timing, because that's the big win, right? So some people are going to take profits off the table. They're going to take a breather after this. We'll see what happens after earnings. There'll probably be some people that exit their position. They're going to come back on this timing closer to Christmas, I would say. So I would say maybe Thursday the 23rd will be the last market day open. I would say that's when you're going to be expecting people, and just depending on the price action, right, to try and enter in on this before this option is no longer available and the spinoff occurs the following week. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the description. If you have any questions, you can reach out in the Discord, which you can find a link on the community tab. There's also a Patreon if you'd like to support the channel. It's like buying me a coffee. That's all I got. I'll see you guys in the next video.